Okay, what was formula number one? Formula number one was offer. Formula number one was offer too much to too few, which means you're offering too much to a few clients. Now the new formula is you're offering too less, which means only your niche area to too many, which means instead of just working with 15-20 clients, now I am broadening my spectrum to work around with 50 to 60 corporates, but only in one area of mine. Is this interesting? Did you get this? It's very powerful, guys. It's very powerful. Yeah, I'll help you with that, Murli. It is very powerful. How many found this first formula to be really good? Just comment a favorite word of mine. If you found this precious, just type gold. I like that word. Thank you so much, Arjun. God bless you, man. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Hey, gold, you cannot short form, no? You cannot say just G. Anyway. Thank you, Anandar. Okay, so let's move forward. Now, this was an additional tip that you had. So focus on your niche, and you will actually go ahead and have a lot of business. Okay. Now, today's topic is very, very specific to lead gen mastery. So there are 9 things that I'm going to cover. I'm going to show you something hands-on, and towards the end of it, I'll try to answer as many questions as possible. And if you still have, I don't know if you read my last mail. How many people read my last mail? Like half an hour back, I sent you a mail. That mail speaks about, at the end of this, am I going to sell you something? Okay. How many people still have the feeling of, okay, at the end of this, Faheem is going to sell something? Okay. This is not one of those webinars. This webinar is totally dedicated to my community, which is Trainerpreneurs community. I don't have to sell you anything. If you need anything from me, you know where to find me. Thank you so much, Murli. Okay. So, no selling at the end. I'm not going to say I have this offer, that offer. This is not those formula. In fact, one thing I definitely would like to do is I would like to recognize a couple of Trainerpreneurs members for the outstanding work that they have done. With your permission, I'll be going ahead and recognizing them. One is Hassan. Okay. He is a finance professional by his profession, and he is becoming an amazing trainерpreneur. And the other 2 guys are Sadat from Bangalore and Sohaib from Bangalore. These 3 guys are doing phenomenal work in Trainerpreneurs community. With your permission, towards the end of it, I would like to recognize and get them on board to share their experience with you, so that you understand how well you can go ahead and establish yourself even when there is lockdown. Okay. So can we get started with this 9 points? Can we get started? Good flow. The pace is okay. Brilliant. Thank you so much, Anandar. Hey, Mandira, how are you? Okay. How many people have attended my webinars before? Okay. I remember Mandira. I remember Anandar. I think, yeah, a couple of you have attended. Okay. Doesn't matter. The first thing I want to start with is, why are leads important? And I really want this to be interactive. So you guys tell me, why do you think? Okay, mobile phone guys, your screens are small, so you're able to see now. I'm zooming it for you. Okay, fair enough. Why do you think leads are important? Quickly, just one statement. Why do you think leads are important for any business? Business works on leads, obviously. Only 10 out of 100 buy. So you need to have a lot of leads. That's what Arjun says. Brilliant. To generate new business. Suhaib, bang on. That's a good point. And Anandar says to make money. Obviously, if there is no leads, no business for you, right? Okay. And then we have Murli, who says, where else will you get the business from? Okay. Makes sense, Murli, but you have other business models as well. But yes, I on larger thing, I agree with you that leads are the basic way how you get your business. So all of us agree that leads are very, very important. Do you understand the importance of lead? Can I give you a study that I did with probably tens of trainers I speak to? A lot of them try this training business, and 83%, like I spoke to about 100 plus people, and 83% people say that they will shut down the business if they don't have leads. Do you agree on this? 83%, which means majority of them say that they will. Yeah, not maybe, Arjun. It is true. It's actually true. I doubt how are the other 17% even managing without leads. If you don't have leads, you will go ahead and shut down your business. So any smart, fast growing digital entrepreneur, if you look at digital entrepreneur, I hope you understand what this is, what digital entrepreneur basically means. If you look at a fast growing digital entrepreneur, they will be growing their leads through Facebook ads. And I don't have to tell you what that is. I'm sure everybody has Facebook accounts. Everybody sees the sponsored ads. Do you know that a standard business today, a digital business, has to spend 1/4 of its revenue? Please listen to this carefully. 1/4 of its revenue on Facebook and other ads, because they need leads. That's how important leads are. Okay. So why are leads important? You all gave the answer. Okay. So there are two things I want to cover here. Number one is leads are the raw materials for your business. This is my point. Number two is I want to take a case study of FB business model, Facebook business model. How do you think, very quickly, how do you think Facebook makes majority of its money? How many people know? Yeah, ads, absolutely. How many people know Facebook makes a lot of money by just promising people leads? Not giving them directly, but just by promising them the leads. You're not sure whether that's a qualified lead, non-qualified lead, chumma lead, somebody did not have time pass, so he just clicked on your ad. Anything can happen. Facebook has no responsibility of that. But Facebook says, on average, I think how much, any of you can tell me how much does Facebook charge us per lead? Lead basically means name, phone number, email ID, correct? That is what it is. They don't get, Facebook doesn't give us anything more than that. Yeah. So normally those are the three information. How much do you think on average, on average, Facebook charges per lead? Go ahead and comment. How much? 40 bucks per day? No, per lead, Suhaib, per lead. 35 to 40 rupees on average per lead. There are campaigns where Facebook can even charge you 80 to 100 rupees per lead. Okay. Now I have a calculator. Okay. And let me do this calculation for you. Assume that you need about 1,000 leads. An ad without leads would cost 480 bucks. I'm not sure about that, Arjun. Probably some other ad that you're talking about for 3 days. Okay. Okay. Here's a thing. Let's assume I need 1,000 leads. Okay. Let's have a target of generating 1,000 leads. First, the conventional model. Okay. And then let's come to our model where we'll be talking about how do you generate it without any money, paying money. Okay. Now, obviously, we'll be slower than the inorganic approach. Okay. But we will be able to do that. So if I'm taking 40 rupees and I need 1,000 leads, how much do you think I'm spending per month? How much are you spending per month? 1,000 leads into 40 rupees. Quickly, guys, quickly. 40,000 bucks. Absolutely. Absolutely. Arjun, Hassan, absolutely. 40,000 bucks. Can I go ahead and help you save that 40,000 bucks? Sure. Yeah, absolutely. So if this is successful and I meet you sometime, you should get me a coffee. Okay. In Starbucks, because 40,000 bucks saved. Okay. So let's go ahead. Okay. That's the first point. Why are leads important? The second thing I want to cover is just one moment. Okay. The second thing I want to cover is there are two types of leads. And guys, if you already know something about leads, I'm going like a funnel. I'm going from generic to specific. So you might say, oh, I know this information already. Just hang on. I'm trying to cover for the entire spectrum, for the guys who know something about leads to the guys who don't know anything about leads and all. Okay. So you'll have to bear with everyone. It's like a classroom. Okay. All right. So types of leads. What are the two types of leads, or two types of way you can generate leads? Quickly, who can answer this? Easy. This is 2-mark answer. 2 ways. There are only 2 ways. Organic, inorganic. Okay. For people who do not know what is organic and inorganic, okay, let me tell you, because for a very long time, even I did not know. I used to get confused. Very simple. Organic is something that you grow by yourself, by your network. Like, today, all the people who have come here, I have currently about 22 people, including me, 23 in this webinar. And this 23 has been an organic method of growing my leads. Okay. Now, if I would have run a Facebook ad and I would have called, probably there would have been 500 people here. But the point is, all the 500 would not know me. It would be fast, but the result would be, okay, please remove the style. Okay. You will be able to see it now. Okay. And I hope everybody else is on mute. I'm just keeping everybody on mute. Okay. Great. So number 3 is what are inorganic? Let's start from inorganic leads. Okay, inorganic leads, and there are 2 points I want to cover. Number 1 is what are inorganic leads? We just spoke about that, right? Now, the second thing is I want to do a calculation which I already did with you. Okay, I already did with you. So very, very simple. How much will you have to spend to generate 1,000 leads? The answer is about 40,000 bucks. So you'll be saving that if you organically grow. Okay. Let me tell you one more major difference between organic and inorganic. Okay. Let's assume that you have come to this. Okay. Murli has a question. So Murli says, I can't catch you what you said about organic leads. I'll give you the major difference, Murli, so that you understand. So inorganic is basically I am going to Facebook. Okay, listen to this carefully. I'm going to Facebook and I'm telling them that what I'm looking for people who are, I'm giving some criteria. Okay, and because Facebook knows a lot of people, all our data is with Facebook. Facebook makes sure that they will not pick up and give you the information that is illegal. So what they will do is they'll ask you to go ahead and create a landing page with a nice, capture, caption or something like that, like nice post. So that post, Facebook will make sure, now look how smart they are. Facebook will make sure that it displays in front of people who fall under that criteria. Okay, basically Facebook makes tons of money, billions of dollars, okay, using the simple formula. Okay, so now let's assume that you want to really get into organic. How many people know that there are tools like ClickFunnels and other places that helps you to go ahead and show a nice, landing page? Have you heard of tools like ClickFunnels? ClickFunnels, by the way, is one of the largest used landing page tool. You can make a note of it. It's called ClickFunnels. Okay. The only thing that I know sometimes I wonder about is you have to pay ClickFunnels 8,000 rupees a month. They have a $97 minimum, package that you have to spend to make sure that you use their application. Okay. So $97 is quite a large amount, right? I don't know about you. For me, it's like 8,000 bucks is very, very high, or 7,000 bucks. Sorry. Okay. So that's very, very high. That's 7,000 plus you spend on Facebook. So we calculated for about 1,000 leads or even 100 leads, 100 into 40 is about 4,000 rupees. So every month you're spending about 11,000 rupees only to generate your leads. Okay. So that is organic. Now I want to ask you a simple caselet. Are you ready? So that is inorganic. Now what is organic is I'm giving you an example now. Okay. Ready? So I want to ask you this question. Let's assume that you saw an ad saying, I came on the ad, you don't know me at all. I suddenly come on that ad and I say, hey, you know what? Are you struggling with, and this is how normally ad goes, okay? Like our traditional old time, what is that? Television ads, Hey, are you struggling with your business? You don't have leads. Here are the 3 tips I'm going to share you in my free webinar, okay? And I'll say, click on that link, submit your thing, and I will, give you a free webinar for this. Have you come across ads like this? Very funny, right? Those ads are. Yeah. Okay. The second thing is this. The second trick is people play like this. Hey, do you want to know 100 ways you can generate leads? Here is an ebook. Ebook is absolutely free for you. Where can I send it to you? Can I send it to your email ID? Click the link below, enter your email ID, and I will send that ebook to you absolutely free. And we fill up our, our information. Okay. So that's how inorganic grows. Organic is where you establish yourself as an authority, and today you will be seeing something called the 6 levels of authority. That's a very, very good information I'll be sharing up front ahead. So you will be learning how to claim your authority and then capture your leads through that, which basically means you're not just capturing the lead just like that. You're nurturing yourself. You're telling people that you know something and then capturing leads through that. So what happens is, let's say you're going with an organic lead versus inorganic. organic is slow, but even if you connect with this person, even after 2 days, 3 days, this person will respond to you because he knows you. He's in your network. But in an in an inorganic way, the person will not know you. Okay, so that's the basic about inorganic. And very honestly, unless you're very hungry for new business, don't go for inorganic. That's my that's my opinion. People have difference in opinion. I'm fine with it. Okay, now let me ask you, why do we feel that lead generation is difficult? Why do we feel that organic way of lead generation is difficult? Any comments? Any comments? Why do you think the organic method of getting leads is difficult? After after days training, I am too tired. Okay, okay. Hey Arjun, I also had back-to-back sessions. Okay, takes time. Okay, now it's costly. Okay, there are only 3 reasons, and again you will find this precious. Like how you found the formula precious, you'll find this again very, very precious. Okay, the first point is you're not clear with your niche. And this is something that I've been training a lot of people on. Please understand, unless you have a clear niche, you are running a very general store. Okay, people ask me what kind of content should I put across. So I tell them, put across your niche content. Okay, when you're sharing content, and people say I don't have a niche. So it's like for people telling, I don't know what my specialization is. Okay, I don't want to get into this, but just make a note of it. You first have to be very, very clear with your niche. Second thing is you need to be clear with your target audience. I'll make this target audience. Okay, for newcomers, this would help. Now, what our target audience is, please understand, guys, out of the entire audience you have, the ones which you can really connect with and solve their problems, they are your target audience. Now, people normally say, I have anybody and everybody is my target audience. No, you've got to have a lot of research about your target audience. In short, can I give you a homework through which you'll be able to find out how to get your target audience? Very simple, very simple. Just make a note of this. Give me 1 minute, guys. Okay, just make a note of this word called customer avatar. Customer avatar. Okay, go on Google and find out what is customer avatar and how to get customer avatar. You will have a lot of information. Customer avatar is nothing but your proper target audience. Got it? Yeah. The third thing is, people are not sure about what problem you are solving. If you're not sure about what problem you're solving, you'll be a very, very generic person. Have you seen this? People want to, post something on Facebook, on LinkedIn. So they will pick up some post from here, some post from there, some motivational quote, and they'll be putting that. Now, please understand, there's a theory behind likes and, following. Just because somebody has higher number of likes than you does not mean that they have more followers than you. Okay. A lot of times it has happened. I'll just again share an incident with you. There's a hospital in Chennai. I got their corporate training contract a little before the lockdown. Okay. Believe me when I say this, I did not know at all that one of the senior management person in that hospital, very, very senior, is monitoring my post very, very closely. Okay. See, Murli, this is what I said, big post. Okay. Don't you think you are referring the same? Yeah. Okay. So I got that, I got that contract through only one thing, is because this person was actually, following my post and never used to like my post, never used to comment on my post. But when they wanted presentation skills, they know exactly who to contact. And that's how I got it. And when I got it, I didn't have to negotiate much, is because they knew that I'll be able to do their work. So very, very simple. So be very clear with your basics, and this will help you to go ahead and get your leads really well. Okay. I'm just boiling down to lead generation at the end of it. Okay. I have some hands-on activity also. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? Okay. All right. So at the end of it, I would really, appreciate Arjun, Murli, and Vasant, Suhaib, all these people is because they are continuously talking to me. Mandira is you know what, guys, you are giving me a lot of energy. Just look at my face, you'll understand. Even I had full day of workshops, full day workshops. Okay, so even I'm feeling like dozing off. Okay, so just let's interact so that we get information. Okay, and the reason I've put it in this mind node is because looking at it, you'll be able to understand what I mean. Okay, it's not like a PowerPoint. The fifth point I want to cover is this is something that you'll again feel like gold. Okay, this is, I said, no, like people have stages of authority. So there are 6 stages of authority according to me, and when you climb these stages, when you go up in this pyramid, you will actually get more and more and more business, and money will actually become your byproduct. How many people love that? I want everybody to please comment. Okay, you love it when money becomes byproduct and you love what you're doing. Yeah, thanks Mandira, Arjun. Okay, the first one when we start anything, let's see what. Okay, yeah, so the first thing is an amateur. And by the way, guys, you might find this is something funny, I need to admit. Okay, you might find certain spelling mistakes here and there. Please forgive me, don't become my English teacher, and don't comment saying, you know what, there is a spelling error. I really created this presentation in very, very short time, so pardon me if there are any spelling mistakes. According to me, it is the content that matters, and spellings really doesn't matter. We are out of that now, so please don't become my school teacher. Okay, so yeah, so thanks. So yeah, amateur. According to me, an amateur is a person who likes to do certain things, but he's not very professional towards it. You agree on that? Amateur is the level where you know how to do, but you're not like professional at it. Okay. Then comes a professional level. A professional level is somewhere people do the same job as amateur, but the finishing of it, the way they do it, will be completely very, very professional. Do you agree with me? Like for example, somebody who's come to repair AC at your home, a normal AC mechanic versus an AC mechanic from a company like what is that? There's a company, right, who sends all this Urban Clap. So you will definitely see a difference between a Urban Clap or a company authorized person and a local mechanic. Okay, so these are the two first levels. Now I'll give you the tragedy. Yeah, I'll give you the tragedy. When we were growing up, and if you had an Indian brought up like how I have, you will agree to this, that we were throughout our life told only one thing, that you should become a professional, you should become a professional, you should become a professional. They never told us that there are levels beyond professional. You agree on that? They only said you should become a true professional. And people say I have 30 years of professional experience, because for us in India, uh, I'm talking from my point of view. According to me, this is what our society thinks, that professional is a benchmark. Absolutely, Arjun. If you become professional, you're already there. No, guys, the whole point is if you become professional, you're just a little better than amateur. Do you want to know what goes beyond professional? What happens beyond professional? Here, I bring it for you. Ready? Ready? Okay. The third one is an expert. Now, you might say, oh, yeah, professional and expert are the same. They are not the same. Professional is somebody who can do it really well. Expert is somebody who knows it in and out. Right? Now, expert is somebody who really knows it in and out. How many agree on this? Can you give me one example? Let me check. Okay. Can you give me an example of a professional versus an expert? Just quickly, I'll give you 30 seconds. Quickly comment. What do you think is the difference between, and try to absorb this. Okay. Try to absorb this. What is the difference between a professional and an expert? I'm just waiting 30 seconds gap for you to absorb it and also to comment. Okay, keep commenting. Okay. 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 Fantastic. Fantastic. I think we have a lot of comments. So let me just read out a couple of comments here. Murli says, thank you, Murli. Murli, Arjun, Ram, Vasant, Mandira, Sohaib, thank you so much, guys. You're making my evening, okay? So Murli says, uh, okay, he's just complimented, okay. After that, Arjun says, the general doctor compared to an MD. Fantastic example, Arjun. Fantastic example, bingo example, okay? And a lot of people use that, so they'll relate to it. Second thing, Ram says, domain expert, okay? Vasant says, general doctor versus specialist. Absolutely. General pro. Okay, Ram. Okay, Ram says general pro. Sohaib says professional just knows how it works. Absolutely. Good point. Good point, Sohaib. He says a professional just knows how it works. An expert knows the behind the scene working of it. Arjun again says the FNG to the company approved service center. The FNG. Okay. My apologies, Arjun. I missed it. Okay. Expert know in and out and can fix the problem. Okay. Good. Good. Now you can relax. Now you don't have to comment. Okay. Now it's my turn. Okay. Friendly neighborhood garbage. Okay, I didn't get that, Arjun. Okay, I'll talk to you later, Arjun. Okay, great. So I'll give you a very simple example, guys, and you will understand exactly the difference. Okay, ready? Now this comes from your knowledge, by the way. A professional can handle 2 or 3 things together. Like, you know, he can be a professional in this and that and that. Professional is a way of approach. Expert mostly is only in one area. Like, you know, Arjun said, and a lot of others were telling, like MD versus general doctor. An expert is only an expert in one area. You're getting it? He cannot be you cannot be an expert in too many areas. If you're claiming to be an expert in too many areas, then you're not an expert. Okay, so that is an expert. Now, got it? Amateur, professional, expert. What after that is very interesting. After this is an authority. Okay, fine, Murli. Now, authority. Who's an authority? Authority is somebody who is acclaimed in the society that he is the best. Okay, the best example I can give you is doctors. Doctors will talk to you with all the authority. How many times have you heard, one of the rarest would be exception, but many a times or most of the times, when a doctor is prescribing your medicine, when a doctor is asking you for certain fee, you will never ask him, hey, you know what, you just checked me for 10 minutes. What do you mean by you'll charge me $500? How many times have you negotiated with a doctor? How many times have you negotiated with a doctor, especially with the MDs and all, you know, surgeons, like, you know, he did your heart surgery and then you come and say, what do you mean by like $50,000? You just did a heart surgery, right? That's okay. Negotiate. Chal baith na. Baat karte hain. You will never say that. Okay. So yeah, accepting 1 or 2, okay, I don't know. It would be very funny to watch that conversation, doctor negotiating with you. But yeah, that's purely because they're an authority. You understand that? They're an authority. Somewhere deep in your mind, you know, if he's telling that, it's because he knows it. How many times, let me ask you this question, guys, interesting question, okay? How many times have you told a doctor saying, why are you writing the brand of the medicine? Please write the, you know, the general name of it so that I can decide the brand. Or have you ever seen a doctor writing a, a composition of the medicine rather than a brand name? No, they will write, and you know, and most of the times we will actually go ahead and tell the you know, the medical fellow to give that medicine. Yeah, nowadays we have become smart, like Arjun says. Nowadays we have become smart. We go to the medicals and say, show me the equivalent of the same composition at a cheaper price, especially if it's very expensive medicine. But all the basic point I'm trying to make here is very simple. Become an authority in your space. And you, when you become an authority, you get business chasing you. You get leads chasing you. Okay. So how many people have heard of this guy called Robert Kiyosaki? Have you heard of this guy, Robert Kiyosaki? He's a financial guru and one of those olden gurus who people can blindly believe in him. He's actually above authority. What I call it is a celebrity authority. Absolutely. Rich Dad Poor Dad author. He's in celebrated authority or celebrity authority. Okay. Now, okay, Amitabh Bachchan. For example, if Robert Kiyosaki is coming to India, okay, and he wants to do a one-day workshop on financial management, how much do you think Robert Kiyosaki's team has to call up people, convince people, say Robert Kiyosaki is actually an expert? How many people think he will even have a team? You know what he'll do? He'll just go on social media and he'll announce saying 1,000 tickets I have, and each ticket is at whatever 5,000 rupees. One day seminar with me where I lively teach you. You know what? Forget about whether it goes houseful or not. Within hours it will go houseful. How many agree on that? How many agree on that? If he is keeping a good pricing on it, hours it will get sold. You know why, guys? You know why? Let me ask you this. You have never seen, I'm sure 90% of us have not seen Robert Kiyosaki. 100% of us have never had a one-to-one session with him. I can confidently tell you this, right? So why is that you have so much of faith in him? You know why? Because he speaks only about one subject, financial, management. And that too, depending on the investments and all that, because he's a celebrity authority. And the last level, let me just bring this up. The last level is called the ultimate authority. Can you give me an example of ultimate authority? He's like the god of that industry. Can I give you the best example that's coming to my mind? Can I give you an example? Congrats, Murli. Tony Robbins. Again, Tony Robbins is a celebrity authority. Elon Musk, fantastic. Ultimate authority. Elon Musk. Sachin Tendulkar. Dhoni. Harvekar. Okay. How many people agree on this? That if let's say if Sachin Tendulkar says that I am telling you that this particular stroke of the batting, whatever, that will work. How many people will go? Do you think will sit and think Sachin is telling like this, but does it really work? No. If Steve Jobs comes and tells you something about Mac or computers, will not sit and think, what Steve says like this, but I don't think so. It very rarely happens that way. You will actually submit it so well that in fact, I'll tell you what, when somebody like Steve Jobs or Sachin or Dhoni says something, that becomes the headlines. People don't ask for proof. Their talk becomes the proof. How many agree on that? How many say, yeah, that is true? That is true. In fact, they'll say, according to Sachin, okay, Forbes for that reason, according to Forbes. How many times have we debated saying, no, Forbes is telling this, but let Forbes show me the proof of it. We never ask because they are ultimate authorities in the space. Now, listen, I have a question for you. Pause for a minute. I'm going to give you a 30-second pause so that you can absorb this information. Decide and tell me your particular training or whatever segment you're in, what level of positioning are you? Take 30 seconds, think about it, absorb what I said because it's very important. Please absorb it, and then after 30 seconds start commenting. Good. Now I want you to go back with this one thought. The first one I gave you the golden nuggets in the beginning. I gave you the formula to tap the corporate trainings. Now this is the second thing that I'm giving you. This is a big gift from my side. Tonight you're gonna sit, and if you're very serious about it, I'm very serious about my career. You know how many years I slept? 18 years I slept. I thought I'm doing really well in my career, but in reality, I'll tell you something honestly. I'm not still making 1 crore a year. And I'll tell you something that just before lockdown, I met somebody and he looked at me, he said, during one of the keynote sessions, he said, Faheem, you're fantastic, Faheem. I felt really good. He said, you can actually build enthusiasm in anybody. I felt really well. And then he gave me a bomb. You know what was the bomb he told me? You know what the bomb he told me? He said, Faheem, I don't know how much money you're making, but on an automated, on an autopilot mode, if you're not making a crore rupee a year, your numbers are not adding up. And that was a tight slap on my face. How many felt the depth of it? Thank you, Arjun. Yeah. I was recollecting. I was like, yeah, I'm making about 20-25 lakhs a year, but and then I asked him, do you really think 1 crore? He just smiled, and he just smiled. That smile meant like 1 crore to is nothing. And I'm like, but I told him I'm not a money minded person. He says 1 crore is not a money minded thing at all. Okay, so how many people here really feel, let me ask you this, okay? How many people here really feel that a freelance trainer like you and me, at a bare minimum level, the first milestone which I set up for my trainers, right now Saddad is there and Sohaib is there, I'm personally training them. I think at the beginning level, if you're less than 5 years experience in training industry, you should at least make 20 lakhs a year. Do you agree on that? Because I think for you to have a good lifestyle, 20 lakhs is bare minimum. 20 lakhs. Yeah, if you're not making about 1.5 lakhs a month, what kind of lifestyle can you give to your family? What kind of security will you have? So keep 20 lakhs as the bare minimum, first milestone. Second milestone, keep it as 50 lakhs. And if you have crossed that, then probably we both can sit and talk on how do you reach that minimum milestone of 1 crore. 1 crore. And you can make it right now sitting at your home. This is giving me a very nice example, a very comedy example. Can I share it with you? We have time. Can I share with you? Can I share with you a very funny example? Just write BIO. I'll do that for you. Right? Ready? Thanks, Mandira. Sindhu. Okay. Just imagine this. Okay. You're traveling in the plane for the first time. Okay. First time. You have never ever traveled in a plane. First time you're traveling in a plane. Okay. You sat, you did not even know how to put the seat belt. Somebody helped you. Okay. You sat. And the plane will fly. Suddenly the plane goes up and the pilot makes an announcement saying, currently we are at a 40 or 50,000 feet altitude, which means we are 50,000 feet above the sea level. And we are cruising at 800 kilometers an hour. Okay. Now imagine you have never been in an aeroplane. The best speed you have ever seen is in your car, say about 100 kilometers. Okay. And the best height that you have ever been to is probably LIC building in Chennai. Okay. That's about 14 floors, 14 into whatever 12 feet is, say about 200 feet. Suddenly you realize you've never felt this in your life. You have realized that you're 40,000 feet above the sea level and you're cruising at 800 kilometers an hour. What would be your excitement? What would be your excitement? You know what I'll do? I'll actually feel overwhelmed about it. I'll be like, you know what? I'm at this height. Oh my God, can't believe it. How can this be possible? Are we 40,000 feet above the sea level? And we'll be looking at or the co-passengers. And the co-passengers who regularly take the flight, what will they look at us and think? What will they think about us? Quickly comment and tell me. What will they think? Hassan, if he thinks you're new, it's at least he's decently thinking. He'll think you're one loose. You're like one crackpot. And he will tell you, boss, this is a flight. That is what it's supposed to do. Why are you behaving crazy? It is supposed to be at this height. Only then we'll reach where we are supposed to reach on time. The point is, somebody for like us, no, I assume that we all are in the same, same category. Somebody like us says we are prepared to make 1 crore a year, and in our entire family nobody's made that. Is because most of us come from job background. That would sound totally crazy, and it would be like, okay, you're talking insane stuff. But when you start mingling with those people who are even making a crore rupee a month comfortably, like playing golf and just using their network, they are growing using this is the exact word I heard, autopilot mode. If you can do that, people will you will actually feel that that's normal. How many agree on that? Thanks, Arjun. How many strongly agree? Just write SA if you strongly agree with it. Just write SA, right? So I want you to go back and think. The reason we are still not even expert in most of our cases, we are still not even an expert. Forget about an authority, is because till today you never thought of becoming an expert. Correct? Correct? Okay, one moment. Okay, I'm muted all. Do you totally agree that, we have never thought of this? We have never thought of this. So I want you to, just take a few seconds, absorb this information. And tonight your work is to sit across and decide, how do you go to the next level? If you are an amateur, no problem. How do you go to professional? If you're already a professional, if you're already doing well, you know what you're doing, then try to go to expert. And few of you said you're already at expert. Congratulations. Try to become an authority in your space now. Good deal? Good deal? Yeah? Great. Fantastic. Fantastic. Awesome. So next time when I'm doing this webinar, I will put it in a mail. This webinar is only for experts and above. Is that okay? Only for experts and above. Others should not join. Professionals and amateurs not allowed. Okay, just kidding. Okay, great, great. So this is an important information. Please either take a picture shot of it, screenshot of it, I'm okay with it, or quickly make a note of it. Okay. Now we have 1 more hour to go. So far so good, guys. We are done with 1 hour of presentation. So far so good. You're feeling it light. You're feeling like time is really going well. You're interacting. Fantastic. Good. Good. Nice. Okay. Now what? Now what? Now we'll move into the crux of it. Now that you understand the entire foundation of it, a lot of times people come to me and say, Faheem, how do I understand new strategies? Okay, new tactics, you understand that when you understand principles. It's as simple as raising a building. When you don't understand the foundation, building doesn't come up. So what I gave you so far is basically the principle behind the crux of entrepreneurship or trainerpreneurship, if I can put it that way. Okay, so stages of authority is done. Now we are moving into using the stages of authority. How do you go ahead and generate organic leads? Okay. Now, my first question to you is, where do you find the leads? Forget about organic and organic. Where in general do we have leads? Where do we have them? Where do you find them? Obviously, you find them mostly in social media, correct? Make sense? You cannot say, gone are the days when people used to, stand in a mall, give something and collect your email ID and all. Okay, you mostly get them on social media. Social media is the best platform for you to go ahead and get the leads. Okay, so what we are going to focus now is the strategy. How do you get them? Now your principles are ready. Your strategy is coming up. Ready for it? Just write BIO for my satisfaction. Bring it on. Thank you, Arjun. The most interactive award goes to Arjun today. Okay, and Murli, and Sindhu, and Vasant. Okay, and Ananda. Okay. Great, great. All right. So the strategy is, please make a note of it. Education-based lead generation. This is the most powerful method of lead generation. Education-based lead generation. Right? Just write noted. If you've made a note of it, just write noted. Okay, because we are going to go deep into this. Today we'll only cover one strategy. This is a powerful strategy. Thanks, Mandira. This is a very, very powerful strategy. And if you can actually work on the strategy, this itself should be good for you. Hey, Irene, long time. Okay, so we'll be moving into the strategy called education-based lead generation strategy. I'm sure somebody would have heard of this or might have been doing it. Anybody here in this group? Anybody who's already using the strategy? Okay, no problem. So let's move ahead. So what is this education-based lead strategy? Okay. How many people saw my post today? I had posted one thing one post. How many saw that post? It's a very, very important post for people to realize. And I got real good comments and interaction on that. Sorry, missed. Okay, guys, one thing is, try to be regular on my LinkedIn, not because I want to grow my network. I'm already doing well there. I have close to about 13,000 contacts. But I've started sharing a lot of quality, information on my LinkedIn. Got an email? Okay. No, I'm talking about a post that I shared. The post said, I'll bring it on for you. The post said, people will not pay you for what you're worth. Who can complete this? Who has seen my post? People never pay you for what you are worth. People always pay you. Complete this. Let me see who can complete it. Take a guess. Take a guess. They only pay you when you add value. No, even if you add value, they'll not pay you. Value for them. Okay. Correct. Hassan, you saw my post, right? You saw my post, right, Hassan? Hassan has the right answer. Hassan, you saw my post, right? Honestly, yeah? Good. Okay. Yes, I did and liked it. Okay. Thank you so much, Hassan. People do not pay you for what you're worth. People pay you for what they think you are worth. End of it, it's a game of perception. How many had a gold moment? How many had a gold moment? People never pay you for what you're worth. People only pay you for what they think you're worth. Thank you so much, Arjun. It's the game of perception. Thanks, Irene. Hey, Arjun, you made my day, man. Platinum, it seems. Fantastic. Thanks for that, everyone. Okay, Ananda, thanks. Okay, so please understand, it's the game of perception. Okay, and I'll tell you something very honestly. Because of this one reason, a lot of genuine trainers are not able to make money. And sorry about this, but a lot of fake or scammers are making money in our industry. Sorry about that. I'm being too straightforward. And with your permission, I want to speak to you straight from my heart to your heart. I don't want to sugarcoat it. When something sucks, I want to tell you that it sucks. Do I have your permission? If you want sugarcoating, go, read somewhere else. I cannot sugarcoat. I'm here to give you pure knowledge. How you take it is up to you, but I want to be straightforward with you. Do I have everybody's permission? Thanks, Seth. Everybody just say yes. Thanks, Mandira, Anandar, Murli, Arjun, Sindhu, Hassan. Thank you. So the whole point is, I know a few digital coaches or trainers who are on the space, who knows nuts about the industry. They themselves will agree. They say, 1 year back, I was not even in this industry. And they have started making, honestly, a lot of money only by scamming. And let me define you what I mean by scamming. Their marketing, their perception that they put across will be like too good, mind blowing. People will buy their programs, and once they buy, they'll not find any value. And from that day, people will think all these online coaches and trainers who are trying to coach me are fraudsters. How many agree on this? Thanks, Arjun. Yeah. Now, because of that one or two culprits in the market, they'll do all kind of digital marketing, man. They'll come on, and once you like their post and all, or you go on YouTube, you'll find them. You go on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. You'll even get mails every day from them. And once you pick up the program, you'll be like, dude, this is taken from Udemy. This is taken from Google. Not what big deal about it. In fact, you know what? Today this incident happened. Somebody called me because they had my number. They called me and they said, Faheem, I really want to attend your webinar, but tell me one thing honestly. At the end of it, will you sell something? Yeah. So I asked him, what are you referring to? He said, you know what, normally, and I actually penned that down on the mail also. If I think you have read it. He said first 30 minutes, they'll come and they'll speak about them, how big they are, what awards they won. Some awards like you see there behind, something like that. What awards they won, Dubai called them, this, that, everything. Then the next 30 minutes, they'll only speak about the problem which everybody are clear with. And then the last 30 minutes, they'll say, if you pick up my program, I'll give you this, I'll give you that, and finish it off. And for that, they'll say it's a free webinar. It's actually not a free webinar, it's a scamming webinar. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So long story short, please go ahead and commit one thing to me today. Even if you're not making a lot of money, that's okay, but you'll never scam the market. Just write, I commit. Okay. Anandar, I'll tell you. Yeah, thank you so much. Just write, I commit. I commit not to scam the market. Because when you're scamming the market, no guys, you are kicking on a lot of genuine people's stomach. I mean, I don't think so that's the right translation in English, but you're actually trying to take away employment from a lot of people. You're taking away faith, belief, hope that others can make a difference. Okay. So thank you so much for that. Okay. Now, education based or educational based lead generation is a very simple thing, that what you will do is you will add value to people and increase your perception in their minds from probably a professional to an expert, or an expert to an authority. Okay, so how can you do that? What I'm sharing is probably some generic information, but just for your recollection. Text, you can go ahead and post a lot of text. Now, if you go on my LinkedIn, you'll actually understand what I mean. Text will be there. Images. How many people get quotes by yourself? You know, when you're thinking about your area, you'll suddenly get a nice quote by yourself. Have you come across that? And you'll come across wrong timings and all. I come across brilliant quotes. Okay, if you don't laugh, I'll tell you. Brilliant quotes, you know where and all? Thank you, Sindhu. You know, I'll come across brilliant quotes in the sleep. Absolutely. Okay. When I'm sleeping, like when I'm about to sleep, one nice quote will come in my mind. Second thing is when I'm in the washroom. Sorry about that, but that's the reality. When I'm taking bath and bathroom and all. So just make a note of it. Come out, and you know what you should do? You know what you should do? You should have about 5 to 10 pictures of this. Just make a note of this. This is an important point. 5 to 10 good professional pictures of yours with transparent background. Please make a note. I'll tell you what it means. Have 5 to 10 good posts, pictures of yours with transparent background. So, and I'll tell you wonderful tool called Canva. Make a note of it. Canva, Canva. For a lot of you, you might be using Canva already. For people who don't know, make a note of it. Canva is a free application. Most of the features are free. Whatever you need is free there. And you can make a poster for yourself like that. Like the info? Canva, Canva.com. Canva. Thank you, Arjun. Okay. So what you will do is you will quickly come out of your washroom or in your sleep. I'll tell you what, once you get used to it, 15 minutes, maximum 10 to 15 minutes, brilliant quote and your picture and all like that and all will come. Okay. How? Like that. And all, and you can actually go ahead and put it on social media. So what happens is people ask me, if I put my own quotes, will people like it? I'll tell you what, if you really put genuine quotes of yours, people will start recognizing you. Okay. So images, quotes, that is one. Text, we spoke about it. The third thing is videos. I'll tell you what, videos are one of the best ways you can interact with people. And when you're on social media, don't try to make 15-20 minutes long video. No, people won't watch. Maximum 1 or 2 minutes. If the content is really outstanding, then probably about 5 minutes, not more than that. Can I give you methods of how do you make your videos also better? Can I quickly share that with you? Just write BIO. I should at least get 10 BIOs. We have 20 people. At least 10 BIOs. Share a sample. Okay. Can I quickly share a sample with you guys? You'll have to bear with me for 1 minute. I'll try to do that. One moment. I'm just pulling up my LinkedIn account. Okay, you'll have to bear with me, guys. Okay, just take a break, 30 seconds break, and try to absorb the information that I shared with you. Okay, so let me go ahead and quickly share my screen. Hey guys, okay, one moment. Just one moment. Sharing my screen. Okay. Can please somebody confirm if you're able to see my screen clearly? Yep. Okay. Thanks, Seth. Thanks, Seth. Okay. Now, look at my LinkedIn. I also want to do this workshop on improving your social media presence. Do you want a workshop like that? How many will attend if I do that? If I have a value adding workshop on how do you increase your LinkedIn or social media engagement, will that help? Enlarge it a bit, please. Okay, I think Murli is on mobile phone. Okay, Murli, I'll not be able to enlarge this. This is my Chrome. Okay, now see the code that I'm referring to. If you come down, you see this. Okay, this is my followers. Okay, here, see all activities. I go into my posts. Okay, I'll give you a couple of examples. Okay, quick examples. Now see, okay, you see this? You see this? This is precisely what I was talking about. How many are able to see this? How many like this? Read the quote, and if you really like it on LinkedIn also. But yeah, did you like the quote? Yes. People don't pay you for what you are worth. People pay you for what they think you're worth. It's a game of perception. So I'll have another 20 likes by the end of today. Can I take it as a return gift from you guys? 20 more likes on this post or any other post that you like? Okay. Probably I'll be happy. Okay. That's my return gift from you. Now this is, see, now what all I have covered. Look at this carefully. Okay. Can I give you a little, can I take 1 minute to give you some science behind this? Can I give you some science behind this? Just write BIO. Bring it on. Arjun, Yamurli, Anandar, Syed. Okay, here. Okay, here. First thing is, if you look at this picture, do you think the picture is professional? Yeah. I'll tell you a little secret. Where did I take this picture? On what device I took this picture? My mobile phone. My Vivo mobile phone. No, it's not. It's a phone. Okay. Okay. I took it. The only secret I'll tell you is try to take it in a daylight. Don't try to take it in the tube light or other lights. Okay. So that's one. Okay. This is done on Canva. And if you look at the smaller fine lines, I've written my name, I've given my designation, and I've given my website, trainupreneurs.com. Okay. Now, this is where I go ahead and engage my audience. Now, if you look, now, like I said, you know, I'm not a like guy. I'm not a guy on whose post you'll see like hundreds of likes. But whoever likes my post genuinely know me. How about that? Do you like that? I know I'll have to improve. It's not that I'm the best in the industry. But what I'm telling is, people, whoever those 19, 20 people who have liked it or given me a hard bulb and all those people know me very well. Okay, so that is one. So this is one post. This is the, you know, now this is a video post. Okay, this is a video post. Now, if you look at it, if you look at this, you see this link here. I'll be covering about this today. You see this link, bit.ly/tp -club. That's a small link that, you know, that you can give with your video where people can actually go ahead and engage. Okay, so these are some of the examples. You can go through my LinkedIn profile and you will get some basic idea. See, this is very casual post. Okay, this is not like very professional. I'm not wearing a suit and all in this. There were times when I used to wear suit, but unless these are casual ones. People like it this way on social media. Okay, so you'll see a lot of video. You'll see this is about why people say no, 9 to 5, 9 to 5, quit 9 to 5, quit 9 to 5. I'm actually against it. So unless you have a proper system that can back you up, you should never quit 9 to 5. All this. Okay, just have a look at it. Okay, so all that. Are you finding this useful? Yeah. So I'll go back to the presentation. Finding it useful, guys? Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, so there are 4 types of posts in educational content. In educational based lead generation, always follow this principle that I follow. Do not try to get leads in every post of yours. You'll again, when you analyze my LinkedIn account, you only have to say Faheem Seth. You'll actually end up on my account. You should not have this tendency of putting a post or posting something just to capture the lead. That's not good. You give a lot of education to people, and once, like in 3-4 posts, once you can ask them to join you in certain activities, like this free webinar is one, or you can genuinely give them some knowledge by saying, I've developed this ebook, I would like to gift it to you. So all that way people remember you. I'll tell you what, if I send you an ebook now after this webinar, or if you're following me continuously on LinkedIn, if I send you an ebook with my image on it, you'll remember me. And you will actually at least try to go through my ebook, is because you'll be like, yeah, this guy actually makes sense. Let me go through it. Okay. Okay. Vandana, that's a pretty long message. Okay. So Vandana, I'm not able to read that entire message. I'll just preserve this for later. Okay. I'll definitely try to read it. So these are types of posts. So what are the types of posts? Text, image quote, videos, and most importantly, audios. Tell me honestly, how many people here are a part of my daily, audio podcast? How many are part of my daily audio podcast? No one, which means I have 20 more people now. Thanks, Ram. Please add. Okay, sure. Okay. Can I request you one thing? Even I would love it. Can you just WhatsApp your name? Just say your name and just say audio podcast and this webinar reference, lead generation webinar. How many have my number? How many have my number? Okay. Hey, my number gone up again. Okay. One second. Don't text now. Don't text now, please. Hang on. Okay. Please make a note of that. That's my number, 98405-10406. Just WhatsApp me saying, add me to the daily podcast. And I will not randomly add anyone unless you ask me for it. Okay. What I do is every day I give certain tips. I make their day. I add so much value to them that they love me for it. How many liked it? Okay, my number is 98405-10406, Sindhu. I put it on comments. Yeah. Yeah, LinkedIn PM is also okay. Okay. Now, how many people genuinely will like it? How long should your podcast be? All that we'll do another webinar. But these are the 4 most powerful and commonly used posts that you should go ahead and do it on your educational based lead generation format. Now, obviously the question comes, Faheem, if I only add value, then if they come to me for a program, what will I sell? How many have this question? How many have this question? Faheem, if I give away all the information I have, like, what I'm doing today, I could have done this as a 997 webinar. I do something on 997 webinar, 1,000 rupees webinar, or 250 webinar. I can do that, right? Now, how many are feeling that if you give away all the information you have, you'll go empty? Genuinely, just say genuinely yes. Because even I felt that during a time. There was a time when I felt, if I give away all the information that I have, then what will I teach them when they come to me for paid training? The whole point is, please understand this. Now, you are trying to become an expert or an authority. How many areas, just comment and let me know, how many areas does an expert and authority focus on? How many areas? 1, not even 2, 1. Okay, it's been long time. I've not been getting SMS. Not been getting comments from Irene, from Mandira, from Saif, from Sindhu. Guys, are you there? Yeah. Thank you so much. See, I notice my people. I notice when you don't comment, I know that you're not interacting. Probably you're doing multitasking, correct? One computer this side, one computer that side, trying to make a report also while listening to my webinar. Don't do that. Okay. Anyway, I leave that to you. Okay. 1. So now please understand this. Every day, can I give you certain secrets of Trainerpreneurs Club? I run a club, right? This is what I teach them. Can I show you some secrets? Are you excited? How do you become an authority in your area? I'm showing you live. Look at this. Look at this. This is my daily tracking. This is my daily tracking. This is exactly what all the guys in the club right now are going through. Suhaib and Hassan and Saddad and Umar, and no, this is something that I manually do, so I'll not be able to share this on the screen, but I can just show. You know what? These are the 10-15 activities I have to do every day. Plus, in fact, at the end of the month, you know how your report will look like? Look at this. This is how your report will look at the end of the month, saying how you can't see. Sorry. Okay. I'll probably try to share some screenshots and all those things. Okay. Just keep that safe. That's my pressure. Okay. Now, okay, I'll give you the base point. The base point is, are you monitoring your growth? Are you monitoring your growth? Let me ask you this. Are you monitoring your activities? You said a few people said you're already an expert. You're moving into authority space. My question is, if you're not monitoring your activity, I'm not talking about how many likes you're getting, how many comments you're getting. Monitoring in the sense, today I grew so much. Today I made money so much. This is how I'll be able to do my target at the end of the month. You know how people in the club and the Eat program, by the way, is everything about trainerpreneurship that I teach people. How are they able to make 20 lakhs a year? Because for them, every day counts. For me, every hour counts. Every day counts. Think about this. This is deep. Did you today do anything that is building your business? Or did you randomly started putting everything on social media? There's a strategy, build strategy. You're an expert, you're an authority. Go back to Robert Kiyosaki, go back to whatever names you wrote. These are not the guys who just did hard work. They had a strategy and then they built a hard work on it. That's why they have results. Okay, clear with the strategy of education-based lead generation? Clear with this? I'm just going to show you two powerful tools now, and after that, probably we can end. Okay? Everybody comments. Everybody comments. I want to see at least 10, 15 S's. Yeah. Thanks, Sadat, Saif. Good. Now, the whole point is, you will ask, Faheem, how do I go ahead and capture the leads? This is another big question. How do I capture the leads? Leads ban rahe, leads are coming up. So how do I capture those leads? World's simplest tool. And it's a very powerful tool. Google Forms. How many people know how to create Google Forms? I do. Okay, Arjun says I do. Others, do you know how to create Google Forms? Suhaib, Saif, Irene, use them for assessments. Okay, Sindhu, Hassan says no. Hassan, I'll teach you. Sadat, great. How many people know? Mandira, brilliant. Bring it on. More yeses. Everybody's typed. Okay. How many people know? How do you analyze how many people are clicking on your Google Forms? How many are not clicking? How many are clicking and then not filling the information? Is because that's important for you to know. I'll give you some examples and then I'll go to the 9th point, which is very powerful. Okay. Now let's say I'm able to generate some great content, fantastic content. That is according to me. According to me, I've created fantastic content and I've fixed a Google form there. And end of the day, I'm not capturing any leads. What has gone wrong according to you? Did you understand the question? I created fantastic value. According to me, it was fantastic value. But end of the day, I go back to that form and there are like 1 or 2 response on it. What went wrong? Comment. Guys, keep commenting. What went wrong? Perception? Okay. Was it clearly communicating? Okay. Okay. Now this is the science, the quote you put earlier. Okay. Yeah. Incomplete information. Okay. Not appealing to the target. Okay. Can be any of this. But can you confirmly say the reason this is what it is? Okay. So next 10 minutes, what I'm going to share with you is the way you can actually understand what is going wrong where. And this requires a little focus. So guys who are doing multitasking, if you're really interested about learning this, I want you to stop your multitasking work and focus single focus. Just write SF, single focus. And I want everybody to comment. Whoever is serious, just write SF, single focus. All right. Brilliant. Brilliant. There is a tool. And if you know this, please don't comment. Just see, is because I want to go in a flow. Okay. There is a tool called bit.ly. 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 Now, what does this? This basically people use it to shorten the URL. Okay. Number one, shorten the URL. And most importantly, what people don't realize why you should use Bitly is for you to go ahead and see the analytics. Okay. So I'm going to show you a live demo. Ready for it? Ready for it? Just ready. Nice. Hands on. We're going to create a Google form. We're going to put it on Bitly. We're going to shorten it. And I will in live show you how this works. Ready for it? Okay. Get ready. So let me start by creating a Google form. This will take another 10 minutes, but you're going to enjoy every part of it. Okay. So I go on my Safari browser. You're not able to see my screen, right? Hang on. Okay. Wait, 1 minute. I'll just share my screen. Where is my screen? One moment, guys. I'm just sharing my screen. Okay, just take a break. Just chill break. I'm just trying to get the screen. 404. Brilliant. Okay. Okay, how many people are able to see my screen now? Visible? Brilliant. So what I do is, you see this, right? You see this, right? Contact information. These are sample forms I'm just taking. This is Google form. Very simple. Go to google.com/forms. Okay. Now I know for a few people, they'll be like, yeah, this and all we know. There are people in this group who do not know. So I'm going to cover everything. You'll have to bear with everyone. Okay. Iva, great. Okay. The first thing is, what you do is you just go here and say, live questions. Okay. Just a form name. Okay. This is a form name. Okay. First thing is you can say, I want to say name. Okay. Short answer. I'm just making this quick. When you play around with this guy, okay, just give me one of you who do not know anything about Google form. If everybody knows, then I'll go a little faster. I just want people who do not know anything about Google form to comment now. Okay, Hassan, Ram. Okay, for you two guys, I'll go a little slow. Okay, I went on Google form. I chose one of the forms, and I'm just editing the form. Okay. How do I want their name. So the first thing I'm writing is I want your name. Then I'm writing. Then you see this plus symbol. The moment you click on that, the second question will come. Okay. And let me not even, you see this required. When I make this no, which means even if they don't fill in this information, they'll be able to move ahead. If I make this yes, then it would be difficult for them to, skip it. They have to enter it. Okay. Now, second thing is or rather enter your question here. Okay. Now large paragraph, compulsory. That's it. You can add as many questions you can add in different formats. Research about that. Okay. Now you see the send button. I can click the send button, and this link is the link that I should share with you. Now imagine if I copy this entire link and I put on comments. You see the size of that link? Looks really odd. Imagine your Facebook carrying this kind of link. People will not feel like clicking, right? Now you can comment. People will not feel like clicking, right? Looks very weird. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll copy the link, and now I'm going to something called bit.ly. Okay. Yeah, looks phishing. Making URL short. Now there is an option. Okay, by the way, this is a good thing that Saif brought it up. There is an option of, I can click here and I can shorten this link. Even the shortened link looks long. How many agree on this? Even when I shorten the link, it still looks long, or at least I cannot even remember it. Correct? Yeah. So skip this, chuck this, come to bit.ly. Okay, take the original link. You see this create? I go to create. Okay. You see this option coming up, paste the long link. So I'm pasting my long link here. Okay. And I say, okay. Now look very carefully. It has automatically created a very, very short link, which is bit.ly 2co3dgd. Now, obviously this is much, much shorter than the original Google shortened link. Agree? How many agree on this? Just write agree. Just write A, is because I'm going to bring something really cool here. Thanks, Irene. Okay. So that, right? Now see, if I want to really make it personalized, I can still go ahead and do that. By the way, this is free. Okay. I can still click on this, half of it, and I can personalize saying, for example, eat one. I'm just clear. Now, if this eat one is already taken, then when you're clicking on it, it will say, look, the custom link is already taken. So which means you'll have to change it. It's like email address, unique. Okay. So I'll write Q&A, Q&A live Q&A underscore live underscore live underscore session. Now, although this is slightly long, is it easy for you to remember? Q&A, you cannot put a dot or a space here. It won't agree. It will only agree on underscore. Did you like this? Let's try to create this. Let's try to create this. What did it say? Link has been edited, which basically means link is now created. Now look, all I have to do is I have to go ahead and send you this. Okay, send you this link saying, please enter bit.ly / and by the way, very important information, please make a note of it. This link that you're creating is extremely case sensitive. So upper letter, lower letter, be very careful with it. It will not take if not. What was it? Q&A underscore live underscore quickly. What was the session? Correct? Correct? Now try clicking that. Now I want you to do this exercise. Click on that link or copy and paste that link and open it in a browser. Open it in a browser. I want to show you something. Okay. Okay. Hang on. Don't do that. 1 minute. Guys. Hang on. You see my bit.ly screen? You see my bit.ly screen? On my bit.ly screen, you see this 25th July, I've created this link called, bit.ly Q&A live session. How many clicks do I have? You see this? How many clicks do I have? How many clicks? 0 clicks. Correct? Correct. Now just monitor that live. Okay. Now go on that. I'll give you 1 minute time. Just 2 information there, right? I'll give you time. Go ahead and fill any question that is in your mind. Use that link, open that link and fill up the form. I hope you're doing it. I'll wait. Don't worry. I'll give you a minute. Please go ahead and do that. Paste the link in chat. It's very simple, Vasant. Just go to bit.ly / it was capital Q, small n, capital A, underscore, all live, small, underscore, session, all in small. If not, just write it down. It's very easy, right? Just type it off. Capital Q, small n, capital A, underscore, live. Done. Sadat is done. Ask any question there. I'm just waiting. I'll wait for one more minute. Just a minute more. I'll check. Hang on, Seth. I'm just waiting for more to come. Thanks, Arjun. Good going. Arjun, my interactive, audience today. Bhattacharya. So you're from where, Arjun? West Bengal, is it? Kolkata? Okay. Type out the URL, please. Murli, what's happening? Bit. It's up on the chat. I'll do it again for you. bit.ly / capital Q, small n, capital A, underscore, live, underscore, session. Thanks, Sindhu. Sindhu, you able to follow? You able to follow? Super. I did not get many chats from Deepal. Ram, my God. Suresh, I did not get many chats from you. Seema, I did not get many chats from you. Okay, now a few people have done. I think few more are doing. 30 more seconds. We'll close after that. 30 more seconds. Okay, 20 more seconds. That's okay. No problem. Try it later, Murli. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Ram, don't worry. I'll show you with other things, okay? Now I'm going into my screen back. Watch. You have your bit.ly link. It still says 0 clicks. Just say yes or no. Still says 0. I've not refreshed it. That's the reason. Okay. Now what's the magic? I'm going to refresh this. Did you see that? How many people felt happy? Just write gold. Found it nice? It's not done. It's not done. I'm going to give you more information on that. How many are saying, yeah, my link, my click actually appeared? Yeah. See, it's live. Okay. Now watch. Watch. Now see. This is something that you should learn. Now, number one, I'll tell you, if this clicks are happening, look at this. This is a formula. Please make a note of it. If clicks are happening on your forms, but you're not getting the leads, okay? Are you singly focusing on this? Just write SF. Just for me to know. Just write SF. Everyone. Thanks, Mandira, Sindhu, Arjun, Ram, Irene. Okay. So that, okay, great. Now, if you are getting clicks, for example, if you look at my, you see this 97 rupees, webinar that I do every Sunday morning. Okay. 136 clicks have happened. If clicks are happening and you're not getting leads on your form, which basically means there's something wrong with your form and the post is great. And if the clicks are not happening, like let's say I am expecting 100 clicks, but only 20 clicks are happening, but all the 20 have you have got 20 leads, 20 clicks, 20 leads, or 25 clicks, 20 leads. If the proposition is really nice, then there is something wrong with your post. Good info. How many want me to repeat? Good info. Liked it. I'll repeat it for you. If, okay, I'll just repeat it, okay? If the clicks are happening, like for example, on the bit.ly, you're able to see a lot of clicks, but when you go to form, there is no info. There are not many info. Then which means the post is good. The post that you put in, the post is good, but the form had something wrong. And I'll tell you what can go wrong in the form. Okay. On the other side, if you think, if the clicks are less, but depending on the clicks, the forms, the leads are getting generated really well, then there is something wrong with the post. Okay. Now the first question is, first let me clear this and go down. Okay. What can go wrong in the form? Who can take a guess? What all can go wrong in the form? When I say there's something wrong in the form, what do you think can go wrong in the form? Content? Correct. Required fields. Which means, number one, make a note of it. Make a note of it. Number one, your form is too long. Number one, your form is too long. That's one probability. Number two, you're asking for information which people still don't trust you, like their mobile number. In the initial beginning stages, avoid asking for mobile number, or at least don't make mobile number compulsory. The first reason was form is too long. The second thing is you're asking for information which people still don't trust you to give you that information. And number three is they think the form is irrelevant to the post, which basically means I am not telling why I'm taking this form information. I've just given the link. Got that? Got that? Three high possibilities. How many found it good? How many found it really well? Three possibilities. Form is too long. Second is you're asking for information which they still don't trust you for. And number three, your information that you're asking for is irrelevant. Okay, now that is about the form. Now what can go wrong in the post is basically your post is not up to the mark. So you'll have to look at better posts. You can probably learn it from some LinkedIn expert, or just wait for some time. I'll be doing a workshop on that, so you can learn at that time. Okay, but don't waste your time. Invest some money. How many people here have a mentality of investing on yourself? Just write me, whatever. How many people here make sure that every month you invest whatever, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, some amount between your years? Good, good. No doubt you are here. No doubt you are here. Okay. So that's about the, what do you say? That's about the bit.ly form and the comment. Now, bit.ly, it does not just tell you how many clicks are happening. It also tells you where the clicks are happening, or where are you getting your references from. For example, you look at this, all the 5 have come from direct. This is not through LinkedIn. This is not through emails, but this is through direct. It will also show you the locations. For example, all the 5 have come from India. Okay. So now the first information, where is it coming from? For example, if you're getting a lot of information from, lot of leads from LinkedIn, what does that tell you? You're getting a lot of information from LinkedIn. What does that tell you? You should focus more on LinkedIn. And I'll tell you, surprisingly, you'll get a lot of leads from Facebook, because a lot of people spend a lot of time, waste a lot of time on Facebook. Okay. Found this interesting? Was this one thing itself enough for you to attend this entire session? I know you learned a lot, but was this one thing itself enough for you as a ROI for your time to attend this workshop? Okay. How many feel we are almost at 2 hours? We are almost at 2 hours now. How many feel that 2 hours just flew away? Yeah. How many felt? Yeah, thanks, Mandir. How many felt that 2 hours just flew away? Because I felt that way. And I'll tell you what, when I was about to start this webinar, I was actually thinking, where will I get the energy from, man? I mean, I'm already tired. I've been working the entire day. Can I go ahead and give you guys this compliment that you have been an amazing, amazing set of audience? You have been an amazing set of audience. Anytime I get audience like you, my energy doubles. Do you see? Okay, how many people feel that my energy is the same that was there 2 hours back? How many feel my energy is still the same that was there 2 hours back? Okay, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you honestly why. Because of you. Because of you. Okay, and I want to give you a little gift which I normally don't give it to people. You like gifts? Just write ILG. I love gifts. Okay, what I want you to do is, I give you permission. You can take a picture shot of this. You can take a screenshot. I give you permission. Normally people say, don't take screenshot. This is all for you. Go ahead, take it so that you can sit later on and review it. I give you permission. Go ahead, take a screenshot of this. Or the other thing is, I can probably share this on a Google Drive with you. You want me to do that? You want me to go ahead and share this on a Google Drive with you? That would be great. Yeah. Awesome. So if you want me to share this on a Google Drive, just like a screenshot, just WhatsApp me, and I will WhatsApp me your email ID. I'll connect it. Okay. Oh yeah, Seth, I remember. I remember. Okay, thank you so much. That makes my day, guys. Nice comment, no, from Seth. He says previously when he met me in Bangalore, I gave him the right direction, so he's still in the session. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, now. Okay, Irene, anybody who wants this can just go ahead, comment on WhatsApp. Just say hi. We met in the session of lead generation mastery, and I would want some information. Can you share that info with me? Absolutely. I'll Sindhu, right? Sindhu. I'll take it, Sindhu. Thank you so much, Ashokan and Arjun. Okay, now comes, we have last like 10-15 minutes time. So now what I want to do is go back to the same link, and any question you have posted there, I will quickly try to answer one by one by one. Go back to the same link, and people who don't have the link, I'll paste the link for you, bit.ly/Q&A_live_session. Okay, use that link. I'll open up my Google form, and then I'll start answering your questions. Okay, I'll just share my screen. Hang on. So that you know, okay, by the way, the Google form that you'll be using is again live. You able to see? Okay, Debraj Bhattacharya, the presentation tool you use today is pretty cool. I use PPT, but your experience was better. Thank you so much, Debraj. Hassan, what is audio podcast mean? Okay, good. Let me answer this. Okay, let me, by the way, say, okay, till here was just a check. So I'm going to change the color of it. So this doesn't matter to us. I'll make it blue. So this is something, okay, when I'm answering, I'll make it green, or just make it bold. Okay. Now, what does an audio podcast mean? Please listen to this. Audio podcast is nothing but how do you create a video, how you share a video, you make a video and share, you make an audio and share. Now, podcast is something that is still picking up in India. Back in US and all, it's very popular. People every day listen to podcasts, like how we listen to how we listen to our radio. Okay, so what you can do for now is you can start sharing your audio podcast on WhatsApp. So I have a WhatsApp broadcast where people who really like my audios, every day they get some audio from me. And guys, don't forget, if you really want it, go ahead, WhatsApp me, and I will send the audio podcast to you every day. Okay. Now, any other questions? Put it on the question sheet, and I'll try to answer. Any other question? Any other question? No? Okay. Meanwhile, guys, I want you to go ahead and help, join me. I'm removing my mic. Can you hear me now? Please confirm. One of you confirm. You're still able to hear me clearly? Thank you, Arjun. Okay, I want to recognize few of the Trainerpreneur Club members who have actually taken a milestone, achieved a milestone in their training career. Okay. Guys, whatever the questions, put it on the form. It will be easy for me to track it and answer it at the end. Okay, put it on the form. Vasant, put it on the form. Okay, now please help me welcome with a lot of recognition a young gentleman. I met him a few months back when I was doing one of the keynote speeches in a very large auditorium. I met him there, and he's been following me ever since then. And when he felt that he should actually take a step in going ahead and developing a business model around his passion, when he did not even know what is his passion, he just wanted to start, and he connected and he started. And I'll tell you what, his recognition, why I want to recognize him, is though he had no idea, he had a very busy schedule. It took time. He completed the tasks that I gave him, and now he's super duper clear about what he needs to do, and he's about to start his training career. Can you please go ahead on comments, put a lot of recognition, and help me call upon Hassan. Help me call upon Hassan. Hassan, are you there? Guys, please go ahead and give him a lot of comments. It takes a lot of commitment, a lot of courage to go ahead and work on your dreams. Thank you so much. That's the spirit. Thank you, Arjun. Okay, others, please go ahead and welcome him. Okay, Hassan, you can unmute yourself. You're not able to unmute yourself? Okay, just one moment. Hassan, where are you? Okay.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, you need to be a little louder.
Can everyone hear me?
It's still a little low, Hassan.
Okay.
If you're using headphones, remove your headphones.
Okay. And now is it clear?
Much better, much better. So Hassan, I'll give you 1 minute. I want you to go ahead and give out this experience of yours on how you started and how you felt about it, and right now how you're feeling after you have got the clarity.
Yes, sir. And I'm actually proud to say that. First of all, myself, I'm Hassan. I'm a finance executive in a company. So I'm currently working from home. So as Faheem sir said, I met him around 6 months before in a business meet. And after that, I don't have any, I don't got an option to touch with him. And during this pandemic time, so I just saw his post in LinkedIn. So just clicked it and attended his meeting. It was first meeting was the 97 rupees meeting startup. And then I've decided to get into his mentorship to take him as a mentor. So I started first program, Launchpad program, 2 weeks before, actually 2 weeks before, and I started listening to the videos. Um, Before that, I was not that sure whether this would benefit me. Uh, then when I started listening to his videos, clearly, step by step, slowly, I've listened and have made notes for each videos. Then I have understood. So what I have paid is much better. Actually,
Okay.
it is much very valuable.
Brilliant. Hassan, I just have one question. How are you feeling now after the clarity and how you felt before the clarity?
Yeah, I guess actually the difference is totally invaluable actually to say. Before I don't have any clarity. If you, as you said, no, I don't know. If you ask me what is a passion, I don't know. I don't know I don't know what is the meaning of the passion clearly. I don't have any goal in my life. I just work regular work. I do my finance activities daily, and I am good in that. I'm good in that, and I'm improving. But I don't have any passion in that one, and
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. But after that, just that 3 days videos, no launchpad program, I got a clear view what I am and what I am good at, and that explanation Faheem sir told in the video is very clear that anyone can find out his niche, that which means a suitable position
Okay.
where you need to.
Yeah, Hassan, I don't want you to pitch about the program is because I don't want them to feel that they need to pick up the. I just want to give them only one message, guys. You already have on behalf of Hassan. I will complete it. You already have all the skills and all the information that you require. You know what you don't have? Clarity. And the day you get your clarity, I have a classical quote of my own: clarity brings momentum. Once you're clear, you'll have fantastic clarity. Okay.
Yes,
Thank you
I
so much,
agree.
Hassan. That was brilliant. I hope that helps a lot of our members. Very quickly, guys, also put your hands together to quickly welcome Sadat, who's again got some clarity. And Sadat, very 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 simple. Don't speak about any program here. Just say how are you finding your momentum after the clarity.
Sure. Thank you so much, Fahim sir. Hi, everyone. This is Sadat here from Bangalore. Before coming to this program, I have attended many other programs also. But what happened was after the program, there was no follow up. There is no direction or coaching, mentoring. Nothing was there for me. So I was little bit directionless. Although I am in this training industry from 4 years, but still I was never into one field. I was doing everything for everyone. Like that I was. So I was not clear on that part. But after attending Fahim sir's these sessions, I understood that it is very important to be an expert and to find out our niche. That is very important. That is one thing. And then his quote, what he just now said: clarity brings momentum. That was very much a golden quote for me, and I'm really trying to follow that. And along with that, what is the importance of lead generation? All those things I've learned, and I feel very much honored and fortunate to be a part of this training. He's really guiding me very well on this path, and I hope we will reach this path successfully together. Thank you so much.
Right. My goal for both Sadat and Hassan, and of a lot of you here, is that you should be able to reach the first milestone of your life, which is 20 lakhs a year, 20 lakhs a year as a trainer. How many say I'm in? How many say I will? I have got some clarity and I will do it. Just stay connected, guys. You will get the clarity. You will do it. Imagine that you are born to make some good money and get some good lifestyle for your family. Okay, so I'm at the end of it. I would also wanted to bring Suhaib, but I'll bring him next week. Suhaib is again a fantastic. I still remember I met him in Bangalore, and he said he's passionate about design engineering. I clearly remember. So I'll get him next week for the recognition. Stay in touch, guys, and if at the end of it, if any one of you want to give some feedback about today's session, that would be great. Anybody who wants to quickly give some feedback. Okay, I see Sindhu's hand up. I think that went before, right? Okay, Sindhu says good session for him. Thank you so much, Sindhu. Anybody who wants to unmute and give out some feedback on how you felt about it. Okay, nobody wants to talk. All right, brilliant. Fantastic. So that's it from my side, guys. Thank you very, very much. I hope this added a lot of value. Go ahead, connect on LinkedIn, and you anyway have the link for the question answer. So if any questions, posted there, and I'll try to answer them. Okay. So time to say goodbye. 2 hours gone by, and we are dot at 9:30. So let me take your leave. Have a blessed life, and just remember, it is possible for all of us to go ahead and make a lot of money, like a crore a year, and stay very, very happy working for our passion. Good night. Have fun. My name is Faheem Seth. I'll catch up with you later, guys. Bye-bye. We just completed the session. I think you got disconnected. So we just completed the session.
Okay. Yeah, my cell conked off, so I just logged in.
Awesome. So how did you find the session?
It was superb. I think very informative, and I think you had a lot of patience to go through this 2 hours. So it was very beneficial. It was very nice.
Pleasure.
Thank you so much.
I keep doing this every Saturday. Keep checking my mails and stay connected on LinkedIn for more information. And I really wish you a great career ahead. Thanks.
All right. Thank you so much. Wish you the same. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.